How's it going, everybody? My name is Rinzler here, back again for another video, and welcome back to my Tim Burton series. Today we're going to be unexpectedly continuing on with the superhero stuff. I thought that I was only going to be making one video on Superman Lives, but immediately after I made my Superman Lives video, I realized that I really didn't do Tim Burton's vision of Superman justice. I talked about his characterization briefly and how different it is compared to all the rest, but I focused more on all the what if questions rather than what the character actually was. And upon further realization, I'm realizing that Tim Burton's version of Superman slash Clark Kent was truly beautiful and could have been one of his most well known characters, one of the defining comic book adaptations, in my opinion. So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about why I think that Nicolas Cage's Superman was really could have really been done well. I mean, I know that Superman Lives wasn't actually made, but I am going to be talking in this video as though it was because, just honestly, I think that after reading more about what this character would have been like, he really does deserve a video just so I can show my appreciation for this character. So, without further ado, let's discuss the beauty of Superman Lives. One thing I always appreciated from Tim Burton was how he portrayed superheroes as normal people instead of mighty god figures. In the Batman movies, Bruce Wayne wasn't a cocky rich guy or a charismatic sex machine. He's a normal dude with weird quirks and a troubled childhood who just happens to be rich. He's often shown to feel uncertain of his place. He could have everything. He could have anyone he wants because he's rich. And, he's Batman. But yet, he feels like he could have nothing. Nicolas Cage's Superman would have been very similar. He's portrayed as being a bit of a dork. He has long hair and nerdy clothing. Knowing Nicolas Cage, he's able to convey a sense of withdrawal from everyone around him. Tim Burton saw him as being a man who feels isolated from the rest of the world because he's not from this world. Think about it. Let's use Penguin from Batman Returns as an example. He's raised by penguins his entire life. Some might say he felt accepted by the penguin community because they treat him like one of their own. But deep down, he knows he's a human living in a penguin's world, that he belongs somewhere else. Now, Superman is raised by the Kents, normal people. But while Burton's version of Superman wouldn't be fully aware that he's an alien for most of the movie, he would know from his abilities that he probably is an alien. He knows that he's an alien living in a human's world. He knows that he'll never truly be one of us, so he feels uncertain of his place, just like Bruce Wayne does, which would explain why these two would get along so well in this version of events. They're both extremely capable individuals who suffer from self-confidence issues. They don't feel like the right person for the job, but they know that if they don't step up, then nobody else will. Superman feels like he can't fit into society, no matter how he dresses, so he chooses to be a reclusive person. Clark Kent almost isn't an act, it's how he truly feels inside. Shy and nervous, he feels like a square block trying to fit into a round hole. He's worried that his powers will hurt those around him like his parents or Lois Lane. That's the beauty of Tim Burton's Superman. He wouldn't have portrayed him as an overconfident Boy Scout who has all the muscles, all the power, and gets the girl every time. He would have portrayed him as a normal guy who feels like he'll hurt everyone around him because he's different. His version of Superman, in my opinion, is one that people could believably relate and look up to. I could imagine people being sad at this version of Superman dying. What's even more sad, in my opinion, is that this Superman never even got to live. Thank you guys for watching this video. I don't know why I'm getting kind of emotional talking about a character it never actually got to be, but maybe that's the reason why I'm getting emotional is because this character really could have been amazing and he never got a chance. He was being made at the totally wrong time. Batman and Robin had just come out and failed. And this movie was going to be really expensive, and so many different people kept coming and going when it came to writing the story for it. I really think that if this type of movie, this type of interpretation of Superman was ever given a chance, then it could be really great. It could be the definitive version of the character, the relatable version of the character, because Superman fans or comic book fans, I should say, have always complained over the years that Superman is a hard character to root for or relate to because he's almighty, he's all powerful. But this version of Superman would have been very grounded. He would have been human, he would have been easy to relate to, he wouldn't have been almighty. He would have everything and yet have nothing, just like Batman in the same, universe, I guess, Tim Burton's universe. So, needless to say, even though in this version the character never came to be, I really wish it did because I honestly think this could have been the best version of the character that we'd ever gotten and ever would have. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, remember to give it a thumbs up, share this video with all of your friends and family on all of your various social media platforms, ring that notification bell, and let me know in the comments down below if you liked or didn't like this video and why, and I will see all you dudes and chicks in the next video.